about doing this and hear it from them, not only firsthand, but be able to ask the question. Like if you've got a question about something, you can ask the question while you're there. You can say, okay, I understand most of this, but there's this one little piece that I'm trying to work with. And hear from them, not only like there we go, get it so that you can truly get that one finer bit, that one finer piece of explanation. You're like, you didn't know you needed it, but you needed it. You didn't know it
Okay.
was missing, but it was missing. And you're
So I
sitting
know.
there and you're doing the like you're in the room, you're listening, you're hearing it, and then finally something clicks, and you're like, that's it. That's
Oh.
the piece that was missing. And so, yes, Miss Erica, what's going on?
Oh no, nothing. I'm sorry. I'm over here.
Oh.
I'm over here thinking, trying to put my outfit together. I realize I don't have any partner co-hats except for this one here, but like I need a new one. So that's
Okay.
all. Yeah.
There was random
Yeah.
noises
Yes,
coming
I'm
from you. I was
listening.
making sure you're okay.
Yes, yes.
Um, and so being able to be in that room, feel that energy, be able to ask the questions, realize that you're not the only one with the question, I think is even more important because a lot of times, you'll sit in one of these sessions and everyone's like, okay, yeah, sure. Da, da, da. And most people have it, but there's like, there's that one person who's like missing that one little piece of whatever. And we're a small group. So even though most of the people in the room might get it, one or two people might not quite understand it. And not everybody feels bold enough to ask a question inside this group. And that's okay. I hope y'all are, but because I'm super comfortable answering questions. But every now and then you just get a little shy about saying something and you're like, oh, okay, I'll hold off. I'll ask later. Well, you get to a big event and you're in a training, and especially the breakout rooms where they're like, okay, does anybody got any questions? And like you see like 50 hands go up, and you're like, okay, so I'm not the only one who missed something. I'm not the only one who has a question about something. And then you listen to the questions, you're like, I wanted to know that too. I didn't quite get that part either. I wanted to make sure that I understood that part too. And thanks for like having them repeat it. Um, it's a special level of I'm not the only one that you can only get from an event. You can't get it in a small group. You can't get it in a small room. Um, and you can't really feel it online like a lot of times. Like it's more of a you
You got
gotta
to
Yeah,
be
be
there.
there.
You
I
gotta be
agree.
there.
That feeling, I agree about the feeling thing because that is totally like you just can't get, you can't explain that feeling to somebody that's not there.
Yeah. I mean, and I've tried in the past. I've been like, okay, you know what? I've been recommending and encouraging and supporting people and trying to make sure that they all go to these events. And and I can't promote the event any harder than I already am.
Yeah,
And they're like, well, tell me about it when it's all over. I'm like, I'll
no,
try. And
no.
after the fact, I go and I try to tell them about it, and I'm at a
You
loss
just
for
don't get
words.
the feeling.
Yeah,
Right.
you said you can't
Like,
explain it.
like I
Even
can't
if you're
explain
really
the feeling.
excited. Yep,
Yeah.
even if you're really excited.
And it's that part where you look at them and go, you had to be there.
Yeah.
You just had to be there.
Yeah,
Uh and
exactly.
Best you
so
could say is like going to a first ever time you've ever gone to a concert and how exciting and how crowded and noisy, and that's about the only thing I could explain it as being close to. Because my very first concert I ever went to was like, wow.
yeah, like
But
What
when
was
you
that?
but it
What car? What was the first concert you ever went to?
Garth Brooks, I believe it was.
nice, good first.
My first, my first one was Bread.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I'm gonna say
Do
my
you know
first
who
one
that is,
was my
I
first
know who it
I know
is.
who Brett is. I'm old enough to know who they are. Um
Louis?
I wasn't old enough to go to their concert back then. To say that. Um, my first one was actually a Janet Jackson concert.
Oh my
Um,
God, damn.
so Rhythm Nation was my very first concert, and so can we just say the bar was set kind of high?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yes.
I think
Um,
mine was the Righteous Brothers.
ooh, nice.
All
Ooh.
right, all right.
I love it. Yeah, like and trying to explain to people what it's like being in that concert. Every time I try to explain to people what it was like to go to Janet's concert here in San Diego, where I was first row off the floor, middle of the arena,
Oh my goodness.
and I had a choice. And this is my best way of trying to describe to them how close I was to the stage. I had a choice. I could either look at the big jumbotron that was, whatever the camera decided to be on at the time, or I could just look over at the stage right there and see her abs.
Yeah, you got front row. I was in
Like
nosebleed.
there was nobody in front of me. I was I
Don't
was
play with me, Louis.
pure
Don't.
heaven. It was amazing. And I was like, you could see her abs from where I'm sitting, and I'm not squinting at all. This is amazing. Like she had the abs at that point, and I was like, whoa, this is insane. Um,
Listen.
and so trying to explain that feeling to somebody, that's the best, that's the only part I could say to someone where they get even an inkling of what I was feeling when I was
Yeah.
Basically, you could say is I could count her nose hairs.
Yeah,
right.
it's funny that you said that. It's
Like
so funny
I'm
that you said
so close. Like I get like if she does a spin, the sweat's like going past me and hitting the person behind me. That's how close I was.
Well,
uh,
in the last, I guess the last 30 years, guys, I dated a young man who was a ticket broker. So I got front row seats to everything. Luther,
that. Awesome.
who else? Prince.
Oh, that would have
Wow.
been
I
fun.
would love
you
that.
got Luther and Prince. I am jealous.
Luther and Prince. I went to, um, well, I remember Martin Lawrence. I walked out. I told him, I can't handle him. He's too nasty. Um,
I was like, I
I
don't see you at a Martin Lawrence concert.
I got to go to a Super Bowl when the Rams won. I've gotten to go to an NBA game. I've got to sit with, oh my goodness, see these names evade me because to go to show you how they didn't mean much to me. The one basketball star, I got to sit right there with him. Oh my goodness, what's his name?
There's a
The
lot
the
of
one
them.
the one who has survived AIDS.
Magic Johnson.
Um, yeah, Magic. So yeah, but Stephen used to drag me to all of this stuff. And Mama Sandy, I'm kind of weird because nothing kind of turns me on in the sense of, I guess, the things that I've been able to see and do, because I would stop up my ears because it'd be too loud and people, you know,
That's what
you, you know,
I have to agree.
I,
I think you could have heard it better in the parking lot.
yeah, yeah. So it just really, for me, I mean, I remember back in Gladys Knight and the Pips, um, what was, oh my goodness, because I went the one that had all the chains and he would come out. Um, oh my goodness, guys, I've seen so
James
many people.
James Brown.
Mm-mm. Oh no, I hated him
Oh,
back in the day. I, I,
don't
I really
sugarcoat it, Mama
did.
Sandy. Tell me how you really feel.
I really did because and then I think was it last year? I didn't see her until later on in life. Oh my goodness.
Beyonce, Pink,
No, I don't
Taylor
even like
Swift.
her. I don't like Beyonce. I really don't.
Okay. Again, Mama
I
Sandy,
really,
please don't hold back. Tell me how you really feeling about it.
I really don't like these people. And that's why I said I guess I saw these people, but I didn't appreciate. And when I say appreciate, because I just in terms of people and their lives, and I guess I kind of look at that because I don't idolize people. I really don't. I don't for people rich, even what's going on with Partner Co. Yeah, I would like to have more in the sense of right now finances, but money does not turn me on like that because if I have that kind of money, I'm going to give it away. I'm good, because my thing is really helping other people and with the health, with the anything, the wealth, I'm going to share. I'm really, and
Yeah.
that's just, I guess that's just my personality. So all of
Well,
these
put me in your
things,
will.
Yeah, you can put me in your will too.
Hey, back
Put
up
me
off
in
my
your will,
adoption
Mama
seat.
said.
Oh
Yeah, adopt me.
because
no, I've been
yeah,
trying to get adopted since I met her. Cut it out.
because if I've got it, you've got it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So I don't know.
yeah.
These people don't really and half of them, I don't know. They don't appreciate. I don't know if maybe they do. Maybe because I know some of them I've read are true givers. They're true givers, and that's my thing in life, and loving everyone and sharing. Just just sharing, I just because right now I'm getting all this bad news. When you start to when you start to be Mama Sandy's age, and so many people are sick and in pain and dying. And I know Louis, I think you may have remembered Virgie.
Yeah.
uh,
Okay, yeah, I do.
yeah, yeah, Virgie's very, very sick.
Oh,
And
Oh no.
I just was texting her. That's why I came on a little late,
oh.
because
Sending my love.
yeah, yeah. It's good sometimes to even still have them, because the things that she's gone through, it's just good she's still alive. But the things that she's having to undergo, pain, and she just had shingles, I guess, maybe 3 or 4 months ago, and it's left her with so much pain. She's just telling me, this morning is pain now. It just her nerve
Did you know,
endings.
Mama Sandy? I had the
Hmm.
shingles. I had the shingles from one side of my chest all the way to the middle of my back, about 3 inches wide. And
Oh,
it took. I guess it's been about 3, 4 years for that pain to go away.
oh,
Because now
Are
I
you
don't
kidding
have
me?
it. The rash went away. The rash went away, but it attacks the nerve. And
that's
I just,
crazy.
now that you're mentioning it, I'm going, oh wow, I've not had that pain for about 2 years.
Really? I
So
didn't
yeah.
even know it lasted that long, because she doesn't have
Well,
the rash either. My father had it, Adela, but and his was on one side of his face. I had to take him to the eye doctor every day, because if it gets in your eyes, it could
hmm
blind you. But my
Oh my
exactly.
God.
dad's, once it didn't last like that. I mean, and
Well,
this stuff was oozing.
it attacks the nerve,
Yes.
and yeah, it was from the middle of my back. It didn't hit. It was like under my breast though, all the way to the middle of my chest, but under my breast, thank goodness. But there's a nerve. Yeah, it attacks the nerve. So I just right now that you're talking about it, praise God, I haven't had that pain in about 2 years. I forgot about that.
Part of that's due
Well,
with stress. When you have a lot of stress, it'll keep going on and then make it worse. My brother had it from the top of his head to the bottom of his feet.
Mm.
oh,
I
oh
mean,
my goodness.
literally,
The
it was in
rash.
the rash, it was in his eyes, it was on his arms, it was bottom of his
Oh
feet, it was in
my
his hair.
Oh
goodness.
my
Oh,
goodness.
And
Oh, you're making me scared, because
he
I
was
haven't
going
gotten
through
a
a
shot.
divorce and he was so
Oh yeah,
upset and stuff and under a lot of stress.
yeah,
And he was bad. I mean, he was
yeah.
Wow.
real bad.
Wow.
Oh, it's not good.
No,
I even worked with a young lady, and she was in her 30s. I didn't know it hit young people. And
well,
she
my
had it,
brother's
Yeah.
older than I am.
but she was in her 30s. I thought it was for old people back. But
Oh no,
mm, wow. Well,
It's anybody that's had chicken pox, right? Or didn't have
it's
chicken
yeah,
pox.
it's a form of
yeah,
chicken pox.
That did have
yeah,
chicken
it's that
pox.
virus, the
Yeah.
same
that
virus
sucks.
that lurks
So
in it lurks in our system
yeah.
anyway. But
So
mm,
yeah. Welcome to the
But I
pathology
don't
booth over
believe
here.
in shots, and I didn't go get the shot. Maybe I should, but
me
I didn't go
neither.
get the shot.
Me
I
I
didn't.
me
don't know
neither,
that it
Dell.
wouldn't help bring it on. I think I'd just stay away. You
That's
have
why I'm
it.
scared. That's me. That's me, Twyla. I'm afraid to get the shot. A matter of fact, I think maybe the Heavenly Father was with me, because I went to when I got the last COVID booster shot. I asked them to go ahead and give me the shingles shot. shot, and she was telling me how painful the shingle shot was, and she wouldn't suggest that I get them both at the same time. So that's why I didn't get it. So I never went back to get it. Now, my daughter, well, she's Louie's age, she got it about 2 years ago. She did get the shingle shot because I guess she remembered her grandpa having shingles. But she did get the shot. But so far, she's okay, But I'm not wanting it because I remember the first time. I won't even get the flu shot, guys. When I got the flu shot many moons ago, I had the flu, and I had never had the flu. And because I remember during that time I was working and we had a dispensary, and I went to work. I had never been off work a week. And I went back to the dispensary to get, okay to go back into the office. And they said no, I was in a cold sweat. So I was off work for 2 weeks with a flu back in the day. I don't remember what year, but I said I'll never get another flu shot because every time I go to the doctor,
I never
you
have ever,
I've never had it
and
either.
mm-mm,
I'm going to be 79, and every year, you can get no flu shot, and I go to the pharmacist. Hey, we're getting ready for you. Nope, no flu
mm-mm,
shot for me. Nope, thank you.
mm-mm.
I've
And
heard
I'm
that it
sorry.
just gives you the flu shot and then you don't get the one that's coming out. You get one that's already previous.
Well, that's
So
what's going on now. These people
so
that
it
got the
doesn't
flu
help
shot,
you because
that strain is not what they even gave this year, from
yeah,
what
no.
I'm hearing. Because these people that are getting the flu now, this is a horrible flu, and it lingers. I mean, it lingers, and the cough, because I've got a lot of the friends within our congregation who had that flu, and mm-mm, no, I don't want flu shots. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. But maybe I'm not sorry that I had two of the COVID shots back when it was, really deadly. I had two of them, and then I had two boosters.
Ooh.
I'm almost sorry because, you really don't know because this they're saying that these antibodies or whatever they're lingering in our system, and these people that have, of course, I'm thinking more of the people who have had it, in which I did get COVID a couple of times that I'm aware of, but I had it so mildly, I actually thought I had a head cold. So I never did get it, and I had it after the fact. Um, so I just don't know because I mean I hear all these in which it is as a young person, I was vaccinated as a kid. I've had a tuberculosis uh, shot back in the
Sugar,
day.
sugar cube, sugar cube,
What about that, Gloria?
You got
a
one of your
sugar
things.
cube.
They gave the vaccine in a sugar cube.
Oh, see, I don't even remember. But I just
I
know
do.
I know I had the shot, and I know my children had those shots back in the day because they had to have them to get into the school system. You couldn't go to school without
Yeah.
those vaccinations. Um, but yeah, I've had mumps, I've had measles, mumps, and chicken pox. I never had whooping cough, but as a kid, I had all of those things.
When I was 18, my baby sister was born on my 18th birthday, and I moved out of my house and mom's house and went to my apartment, and I moved out on Saturday, and on Wednesday I come down with the mumps on one side, and my mother tried feeding the baby, and my other sister that was 3 kept trying to feed them after me so they'd catch them. Neither one of them got them. I went, and the following week went to work, got them on the other side. Had to go back home and do it
I
again.
think that I'm thinking I had both sides at once. I know my kids, when they got them within, because there's an incubation period, and they got them within 2 weeks of one another. I forgot which one got it first, but yeah, my kids had mumps. Um, but I just remember now. I do remember having the measles. I don't know how old I was, but I'll always remember. I think I was so feverish, I was hallucinating, and I just remember monkeys. I, 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 I remember monkeys all over the room. They were jumping everywhere. These monkeys, they wouldn't go away, but I was hallucinating.
Oh,
The monkeys
wow.
were, yeah, monkeys were everywhere. Yep.
Oh, you gotta love drugs sometimes. Uh,
I didn't have
awesome,
a
awesome,
drug, Louis.
awesome.
I didn't even have a drug. I
No,
just
I
was
mean, oh,
feverish.
just any kind of drug, or that and
Oh,
exhaustion will do it to you. Hallucinations are fun. Um, if you've
well,
never hallucinated, you haven't lived a little. That's what I'm going to say about that. But yeah, for shingles, shingles is just the replay of chickenpox in your
chicken pox
system.
And
So it,
2.0.
yeah, it's chickenpox next level.
is worse. It's worse
So
though.
so that's for people. So people who've had chickenpox before, the herpes zoster virus stays in your
Yeah,
system. If you've had tuberculosis before, the tuberculosis virus stays in your system. These they stay dormant in your system until
right.
your immune system is so depleted that they can find a way to surge and take over again. So yes, Miss Twyla, you said stress absolutely will deplete someone's nervous system. If they are stressed, if they are not getting enough sleep, if they are not eating the right things, if they're not exercising, anything that depletes your immune system will allow all of these things that stay resident inside your body to resurge again. I won't say take over, but resurge within your system. If you look at a lot of the commercials nowadays for any kind of drugs, um, a lot of them will say, please let your doctor know if you've had tuberculosis before. And every time I heard that, I was like, what does it matter? I'm like, I'm asking you to fix my acid reflux. What's it matter whether or not I've had um, tuberculosis before? And come to find out, because tuberculosis stays in your system, and whatever drug they're giving you is going to deplete your system, deplete your immune system. Uh, Tuberculosis has the distinct possibility of resurging inside your body and becoming a problem for you yet again, even though you don't know it. Same thing for, I think it's hepatitis B. There's a bunch of different ones that just stay resident once you've had it. That doesn't leave. Your immune system learns how to keep it suppressed, but until such day
Nothing
as your
triggers.
immune system can't handle the wear and tear, and it gets depleted, in which case now all of these things will try to resurge and come back out. And it could be tuberculosis, it could be hepatitis B, it could be uh, shingles, which is chickenpox 2.0. For people who've never had chickenpox, then getting it as an adult does kind of suck. um, it's not going to be your favorite thing. People always say it's worse getting chickenpox as an adult than it is getting as a kid. Your body's
So
willing
is
to
the
fight off.
mumps.
Uh,
So is the mumps.
I
uh,
had chicken pox
And the
5
measles.
times because I never had a severe case.
oh my gosh.
And the measles, all of it as an
You know,
adult.
like 6 or 7 spots. That's it.
I was one of
Wow.
those kids in the generation that got when I got vaccinated, I got measles, mumps, rubella vaccines.
Yep.
So never got any of those. And I'm very happy about that, by the way. Uh, Nowadays, and this surprised me, I didn't realize they have a vaccine for chickenpox.
I think
Ki-
people would rather their kids, they have
Kids get it. Kids
parties.
get it now, and I
Now
look at
my
my students. I'm like,
nephew,
how many of you have
my,
never had chickenpox? And my students tell me that they've never had chickenpox, and I give them this really strange look, and they're like, yeah, I had the vaccine when I was a kid. I was like, they came up with a vaccine for chickenpox finally. Missed me with it, but that's okay. So they've never had chickenpox. I don't know what that's going to mean for a set of shingles later on in their life. If it's possible for them to even get shingles at that point, it might negate the possibility for them getting shingles, because it is the herpes zoster virus that they would have to have in their system, and if it's not there, then they don't have to worry about it.
my nephew died of tuberculosis when we were 22. Because he was 6 months older than me, and he had never smoked, never drank none of those things, and he developed tuberculosis and died.
Yeah, I mean, all of these things when they get bad, they get bad. It's pretty harsh. And yeah, TB is one of those things that really could take you out. It really could be so detrimental to your health. Which is why the medicines, the drugs that they're advertising, they're like, please let your doctor know if you've had tuberculosis in the past. Because it could resurge and take you out. I'm like, oh, great, another fun side effect of the drug that I didn't want to take, but great.
Isn't that
Um,
funny?
uh,
All the side effects is worse than the drug or the
yeah, the side
problem.
effects are what are going to kill you.
Guys, I gotta go. I
Love
have
you,
a
Miss
8
Adela.
o'clock meeting. I gotta go take a shower and travel. So love you guys.
Have a great
Love
Bye
one.
you
bye.
too. Bye
Bye. Have a
bye.
blessed
Bye.
day. Bye.
Bye
Uh,
bye.
for the rest of y'all who are still hanging out, it is Wednesday. It's 18 minutes before the hour. So we do have an IPA call this morning at 7 a.m. California time. Um, if you are, let's see, I know that Miss Amelia was talking about um, doing I don't know how many of you are planning on staying a day, like staying on Sunday, but she wanted to do a Super Bowl party on Sunday at in Destin. Um, I don't leave till Monday, so yay. I'm good with that. I'll talk with them about putting some stuff together and figuring some stuff out. Also, I'm going to come up with a list of like see if I can get them to start a list, or maybe I'll start a list of people who are actually going to be going or who are on our team, so that we can figure some transportation stuff out as far as like who's arriving at the airport and leaving from the airport at what times. I just figured out a way I could possibly make that happen. And so yeah, that way we could sort of like coordinate rides if necessary. Twyla,
Yeah.
I'm guessing Paul's getting the truck.
He did. Well, we just got an SUV like we asked last time. Last time they bumped us clear up to the big thing.
Yeah, you had like Escalade last time. It was awesome.
Yeah. And they bumped us up.
They
This
was easy.
last time I was in Texas, they bumped us up to the same thing. We had a regular SUV.
Hmm.
They didn't have any, so they gave us an Escalade.
Okay. Well,
It was a good
I'm
riding car too.
right. I'm sorry for your luck there.
So I don't know what we'll get. We've got
But
an
you got a vehicle
SUV.
coming.
Yes, but I
Okay.
don't know what size we'll end up with.
Okay. What day do you guys get there?
I think we fly out Friday, but I don't think we get there till the next day because we got a late flight. Let me go look at it real quick.
Yeah, okay. Um, so that's one thing. If depending upon how many of us actually arrive at the same time, we may be able to pull off like a split cost Lyft or Uber from the airport. I know it's like a half hour long drive from the airport, so um, but that's just like going to Orlando. It's a half an hour and it's cost what it costs. So we'll work that out. I'll come up with a list. We'll figure out times and that kind of thing. And if uh Paul's feeling adventurous,
We're coming in on
Wednesday or
it says
Thursday
Wednesday. It says we're flying Wednesday, but we're getting in at like 8:28 p.m.
PM. Okay.
But I don't know if it's the day after or the day before because we fly out. It's a weird thing. Let me go double check. Let me go into my actual thing. I'm just looking at where it comes up on my calendar.
Okay. Yeah, it's if you're coming in at 8 o'clock, it should be 8 o'clock Wednesday night.
Or, yeah, should be.
I say should be, yeah, I'm with you on that
Yes.
one. Um, for those of you who have been hopping on the IPA calls and the Tactical Tuesday from yesterday, IPA from Monday, stay diligent, stay on it, be active, do the invites, invite people to next week's and Ignite to Invite or Invite to Ignite presentations. We've got 13 calls being presented by some of the most amazing presenters on the planet in this business. North America is going to be booming with so many options for where to send people for calls on those days. It's insane. You got somebody who you think needs to know about this business, but you're like, like they won't vibe with so and so. They need to talk to so and so. Well, figure out which day so and so is actually going to be presenting and put them on that call. Like if you know that they would vibe super well with Popo, put them on Popo's call. Don't put them on Brent Palmer's call. If you know that they would vibe super well with Julie Park, make sure they get on her call. Don't just randomly put them on some other call. Like if you know that that's the person that they need to see or hear or vibe with, that would make the total difference. Then make sure they see that particular call. Make sure that they are a part of that call because the energy is going to come through the way that they need to see it, the way they need to feel it. And you know your people, you know the folks that you're working with. If you've got somebody that you don't know so well, that you're like, oh, they're kind of on my chicken list, and I don't know if I'm ready to ask them to do this. Tim Sales is doing a call on Wednesday night. Put him on Tim's call.
I love Tim. Tim.
I mean, watching that man present it. Hell,
Woo.
he could sell ice to a Eskimo, as they say. He could sell me some land, some swamp land in Florida at a bridge in Brooklyn. He could sell some stuff. The man is good.
He sure is. I mean, he really is. Woo.
You know, and he does it without making you feel like you just got slimed by a greasy car salesman. So he's a great call to put people on. If you know the vibe of the person that you're inviting, then by all means match their vibe with the presenter that's going to be on. If you've never seen some of these people present and you're like, I don't know if that's going to be the right thing, if that's going to be the right vibe for them, then you know don't necessarily drive that person toward that. And if you're not sure, or if you're like it's the only time that they have available and you're not sure, put them in there anyway, and then tell them, after the fact, if they have questions, you can still get them in contact with any of these people.
Okay, Louis,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
come in on the 4th at 7:36 a.m.
Oh.
I leave on the 3rd. We have an overnight flight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're getting there like Wednesday morning, holy crap.
Well, the only other way that it got us in like everything was a 2-day trip.
Okay, yeah, so
For where
yeah,
we're
because
at.
you're leaving out of so you're actually leaving from Montana on the 3rd.
On the 3rd at 6:18, then we get in and we leave at Salt Lake at 3:03 in the morning.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Ew, Salt Lake. That's gross.
Wow.
No, we leave Salt Lake at
Really?
11:20, and then we get into Atlanta, Georgia at 3:03, and then we don't leave there until 6:20 a.m. and then we get in. It's going to be an all-day flight.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I mean, that's what you get when you live in Montana. You don't get direct nothing.
Yeah.
Except maybe Dallas.
I can't anymore, but it's still 5 to 6 hours. I only have one change.
It's a long day. I mean, we fly out at 6, so we have to be there at 4. And we have, I think, how many hours? We get in at 8. We don't leave again until 11:20, so we have 8, 9, 10, 11. We have a 3-hour layover in Salt Lake. Then we get in at 3:03, and we don't leave till 6:20, so we have basically 3, 4, 5, 6, a 3-hour layover in Atlanta.
Wow.
So you arrive in Destin
in the morning,
at
early.
7:30 in the morning.
7:36.
Okay. I don't get there till the afternoon, so okay.
Okay, so that's what you know where we're at.
All right.
And we don't leave until the 9th.
Okay, yeah. I fly out on the 9th as well. All right, so I will put together a form for you guys to fill in your arrival and departure times, so that we can figure out if we can match up times for folks.
12:59 p.m. is when we leave on the 9th.
On the 9th, okay.
I leave early on the 9th. I'll have to go back and look, but I think it's more
I don't get in until after midnight.
Ugh.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we will work that out. I'll come up with something for you guys to fill in so I can get build a list of who's going to be there when. Miss Joy, good morning. I haven't said good morning to you this morning. I've been looking at your picture the entire day.
Good morning.
I
I wasn't
morning.
there.
Started.
saw you when you came in. I just haven't
morning.
said anything. I apologize. So yeah, I'll come up with that, or I'll have Miss Harper come up with that. Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out, and we'll see who's going to be appearing in Destin with us. Um, don't forget, you can still invite people to Destin. Like it's not closed off, honestly. If there are if there are any guys who need a room, I've still got space in my room. I think I have to find out if Sunny's coming. If Sunny and Mike are coming. I don't know if they're coming or not. Um, I need to, but I know Jerry and I have a room. So yeah. Yeah. Um, okay. That's it for now. This has been fun. Uh, greatly appreciate the interpreter. Thank you so much for everything that you've been doing this morning. It's been a blast watching you try to keep up with us. I love you for it.
James also said that we ought to get on or pay for that call with, is it Brent?
Brent Palmer's team for the 129. It's
Yeah.
$129 for their boot camp.
He said if you can do it, he suggests doing
Who said it?
it. James.
Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, honestly, it's a great way to spark your business, to lead to grow your business, to make
I
things
just
happen.
don't know.
So
Let's see. What time is it? It's on the 4th it starts.
I
I
don't
might
know.
be there. I should be to the air,
I have a
already
conflict.
landed.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that time
They
because of
said,
being at the
they
airport.
said,
We're going to be going, so
they said that they were recording
yeah.
it and you could rewatch it.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's all gonna basically be recorded, isn't it? Because he's
Yeah.
only got room for like 200 and something. That's just about filled.
Oh, is
Is
it
it
already?
250?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
they
think
sold out the
so.
in-person tickets already.
Yeah, so this is
No,
all
this is on
virtual.
Zoom only.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, virtual. It's
Well, yeah, because the in-person one's gone. Zoom gone. Bye bye. Cool. All right. It is 6:53 a.m. and I gotta go get dressed to go to work. I love you guys. Have a great day. Thanks for playing. Good to see you all again. And I will see you all tomorrow morning. Um, go hop on another call. It's like 6 minutes away.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good
love
day.
you
Love
guys.
y'all.
Love you
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Have a great one.
Bye
It was great
bye.
seeing you this morning,
Thank you
Miss
so much.
Francine. I did see you.
Thanks, interpreter.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Thank you.